2K Sports pregame show.
NBA on 2K Sports, Ernie Johnson with colleagues Shaq and Ken Smith. And tonight, it'll be the 76ers going up against Utah. And for Utah, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. And what a beginning to the season. We've had some amazing plays, some huge games. Shaq, for the teams that have gotten out to a fast start, how do they go about maintaining that momentum?
Well, it's called PPM, perseverance, physically, and mentally. Put your hands up, man. Put your hands up, Kenny. Okay. Touch it. Join hands. You just got to ride the wave and don't overthink it. Bring it back, Kenny. Oh, there you go. Ride the wave. Don't overthink. One last time. Ride the wave. There you go. Bring it back. Yeah.
I think I get it.
Yeah. I got it. I caught my hands.
What does that have to do with maintaining that momentum?
You got to ride the wave, man.
Oh, okay.
That's the point I was trying to make.
Well, have you got something that doesn't require physical
concentration?
Well, I just say that your hands are very soft. I just want to say that. You do a good job of
moisturizing.
Yes.
And I think that's it was some of that gold bond. Man up, Ernie.
Oh, my goodness, man. Well, let's just keep improving and see what happens.
Let's go courtside. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Sit down. Be humble. 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 Sit down.
The Jazz looking to take charge here at home as we bring it to you live on 2K Sports from Salt Lake City, Utah. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Guys, what a terrific start to the season. They've really been getting it done early.
And for Philadelphia, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
Now let's get a quick pregame update from David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder.
Well, guys, he told me they're up against a team that really finishes strong at the rim, and he wanted to get that point across to his players. He wants them to protect the rim with every bit of energy they've got throughout this entire contest. See if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Well, you can expect both these teams to push the tempo, Steve, and get scores in transition. I'm sure as a player, these are very fun matches.
And they are, because you know you get a chance to put points on the board. And yes, defensive strategy is going out the window. You just have to turn, get back on defense, and just pick up anybody. If you don't communicate, there's going to be a layup or a three or somebody dumping on you. Love transition basketball.
Yeah, we see a lot of gaudy numbers, too, a lot of big individual performances. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the 76ers, Charge is out there with the machine. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Baddest One. And it's Simmons in at the 3 spot. So it's Utah now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Brooks dishes to Gobert. Gobert double team. Rubio outside. To shoot. Here's Uredko. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Uredko's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Simmons. Charge a screen on Eagle. Redick up top. Shoots over Burks. And the pass to Baddest One. And Chen's shot. It's deflected. Knocks it loose. Outing for Utah, it was a loss to Houston.
And the biggest problem for them in that game, even as they got into foul trouble, they could just never pull back.
It's great to be aggressive, but when you're reckless, you're suffering for it.
Now here's Gobert. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Rockets in Houston. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's baddest one. Here's the machine. And he lays it straight in.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities for defensive rebounding for them.
Now, here's Burks. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. Rubio, right side. Expanding his range. Doesn't go for it. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
And Utah has possession. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Here's your Retro. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Mind the lane. One shot.
Look at the front court tandem of Rudy Gobert and Derek Favors. Both tremendous players. The question, though, do you get enough spacing with those two inside to win it all?
Here's Pattis one. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The 76ers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now, here's Rubio. 23 points for him the last game against Houston.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
A tricky cover in that mid-range area. Rubio with good ball skills can hurt you in a number of ways.
Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Burks on the wing. Rubio sets the pick for Burks. Ingles against Simmons. Gobert with a screen on Simmons. Pocket 4. A 10-footer. And that one goes long. The 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Pattis one, and he's good on the 3-ball. Pattis one's got his first 3 points of the game.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Sharich. Pattis one, passes to Sharich. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside for Simmons. No good with the triple.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's called. Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Passes to Pattis. Here's the machine. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one can put a body on him.
And this is a guy that can get you stopped. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well. Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Pass to Pattis. It's Sharich, top of the key. with the steal. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Outside, Simmons. And the three ball is good. And Simmons got 5 points so far.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
Now, here's Rubio. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, averages nearly 12 points a game. 2 on the clock. Puts it up. Some solid defense from Saric.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
And here is Simmons. And they also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. The machine passes to Simmons. Rebounded by Uretko. Utah trailing here. On the wing, Engel. By Simmons. And Rubio kicks to Burks. Back to Rubio. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And they pick up 2. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Outside, Redick. Ingles against Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's good from long range. Mattis one's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Philadelphia. Jazz trail by 3.
And Utah adding another terrific defender this summer, trading for point guard Ricky Rubio. Rubio on a bargain contract the next 2 years. A nice move by the Jazz's front office. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the first time out of the game called for Utah.
And another thing with Rubio, the Jazz love to score with the pass. Few better playmakers in the league can double up. Some might harp on his shooting, but he's a quality starting point guard.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for the machine. Primetime comes in for Saric. Bodyguards checked in for Mattis one. Robert Covington subbed in for J.J. Redick. Primetime, the pass to Covington. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game plan on both sides has been effective early on.
Here's Mitchell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Johnson. And he drops him away up off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 5. Simmons slides it in.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Jazz trail by 8. Good. This is to Johnson. The 15-footer
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him, that changed the shot.
And Simmons kicks to Covington. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Hood. Here's Mitchell. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Speaking, a lot of guys are great shooters because of how fast their release is, how quickly they get it off. Who has the quickest release, you think, right now in the league?
Klay Thompson, I think, is the quickest right now. Some other guys, J.J. Redick, Kyle Korver, those guys can get their shot off quickly. Jamal Crawford, per se, a three-point shot, but also dribble in the mid-range. Anthony Morrow, those are some of the names I think that get it off the quickest. But Klay, I would say, is number one in my opinion.
When you played, did you try to work on that, getting it off quickly?
I think with my size, I didn't have to, Kevin, so I just wanted the guy to get as close as possible so I could shoot it right in his mouth.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Jazz coach Quinn Snyder bounced around as an NBA assistant coach 4 different teams, never staying more than a year. He got his education working under so many great coaches.
Now here is Cephalosha. He's guarded closely. A three from Johnson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish him for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Coach Snyder said that his experience as an assistant coach helped to erase some coaching blind spots.
Well, you take something, Kevin, from every experience, every stop. He's been well prepared to become an NBA coach. Over 2 decades on the bench before taking over the Jazz job.
The 76ers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Mitchell. He feeds it to Cephalosha. Johnson outside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Joe Johnson with a long and illustrious career like yourself, Smitty. He had very good years in Atlanta. When you think of Joe Johnson, what comes to mind?
You know, the first thing is he has great handles for a player of his size. The crossover, able to get the defenders on their heels, and he does it in slow-mo. But he can score from anywhere.
Shoot 2.
First one calls for.
ISO Joe Johnson in his mid-30s, but he's still a closer. You need a game winner, put the ball in his hands.
And the 76ers making a change here. Holmes checked in. Johnson hits them both. And Joe Johnson's speed, able to get his shot off anytime.
You know his nickname, Kevin, is ISO Joe. He has great size, and more than anything, it's his confidence. Trust me, he's very accustomed to scoring with their hand in his face.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Good. Kicks to Cephalosha. Dishes to Johnson. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The pass to the body. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Jazz trail by 12. Johnson outside. .137 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Favors with a screen on Covington. Covington with the steal. Here's prime time.
Oh, did you see that?
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
Here's Hood. 76ers getting the bucket. Johnson outside. And stolen by McConnell. .55 seconds left in the first. Back to Covington. 5 to shoot. Pull. That one doesn't go. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell passes to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell dishes to Johnson. They need this, and he makes that one. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. This is it to the body. The feed to Covington. Second shot opportunity, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Free throw drops for Covington. 11 seconds left to play here in the first. Hood kicks to Mitchell. Favors with a screen on Covington. Mitchell offline with his three. And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And Derek Favors, known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
Yeah, I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is too. How far do you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be that's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
Taking a look at the 76ers, T.J. McConnell is out there with Robert Covington. It's prime time. And there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's the bodyguard in at the 3. Now here's Johnson. Last game out at 14. Favors passes to Cephalosha. Off target with his 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Trains the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Johnson kicks to Hood. Feeds to Cephalosha. Johnson the screen. Jumper off the screen. And it's Favors that time on the assist from Cephalosha.
That's where majority of Favors points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Here's prime time. He's guarded by Johnson. Up top, McConnell. Over Hood. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And this is the guy that can get you stopped. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Now here's Hood. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. The second effort. And again, Derek Favors. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's the bodyguard. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass. Gave a terrific effort in that department.
The rebound by Johnson. Jazz trail by 16. The dish to Mitchell. Johnson right side. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. The fourth spot held down by Robert Covington.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. The Machines checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Saric comes in for prime time. And Simmons, he's checked in for the bodyguard. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Robert Covington. And a regroup necessary. Timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Steve is a player. Do analytics give you a path to say, you know, I should change and lean more toward this, or I should stop doing that because I'm better at this? Does that ever enter a player's mind, you think?
Hey, Kevin, I think guys should look at these numbers. When you're saying from this spot you shoot 20%, stop shooting from that spot. If from this shot you shoot 80%, you might want to get to that spot. So I think in those cases, yes, analytics work. And when you're shooting a 3 and you shoot about 30%, you need to step in.
With this break, let's check out just how the rebounding has been divided up in this game between the front and back court for Utah.
Their bigs are getting most of these misses, and nothing out of the ordinary there. But that's not enough. They're going to need to do more if they want to make a big run here and get back in the game.
And Gobert kicks to Rubio. Gobert, the screen. 6 to shoot. Rubio outside. And that one, good. Rubio's got 6. Philadelphia leading by 14. It's Saric, top of the key. That's the baddest one. Back to Saric. Shot to end this cold run, and the free ball is good. And that's now 9 points for baddest one.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Gobert, the screen. Burks in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Baddest one. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the pass to the machine. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow. True story. They got a monster league that's taking a life of its own.
Here's Uretko. 6 points for him. The Jazz working the ball around now. Now, Ingles. Gobert, the screen. Ingles can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this league. Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Now, here's Ingles. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Here's Baddest one. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Burks with the steal. Rebound by the 76ers. The Machine's got rebound number 5 here tonight. But 3. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this league.
And Rubio kicks to Uretko. It's tipped. Here's Baddest one, covered by Rubio. Here's Baddest one, and he goes in for the dunk.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them, defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Utah calls timeout. Well, the NBA has taken great strides to ensure a competitive balance, Steve, over the past decades, but they have a long way to go to achieve complete parity. I don't know that it can ever be done. How do you feel about the current competitive balance of the league right now?
You know, I think it's good, but Kevin, you're totally right. You can't get complete parity. You're going to have injuries, and I think when you have injuries, it changes the whole dynamic of these teams. So far, so good for me. I think there's a lot of balance. Good teams are good for a while, and then it always shifts and changes. I think we're in good hands right now.
For Philadelphia, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Machine. Primetime comes in for Simmons, and it's TJ McConnell in for Baddest one. Down low, here's Uretko. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Uretko's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Ricky Rubio, known mostly for his ability to pass it and create opportunities for teammates, but, I think he's an underrated defender at that point guard spot, and maybe he doesn't get the credit he deserves defensively.
Here's Ingles. And he drops him away up off the glass. Ingles has got 6.
I'll tell you, there's no quitting him when it comes to the offensive glass.
McConnell passes to Holmes. The shot's good. So it's Utah now. 17-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Gobert down low. Guarded by Holmes.
Well, Rudy Rudy Gobert drafted the 27th pick in the 2013 draft. The Jazz looked at him as just a project, but his development has been rapid.
And Gobert may be the most impactful defender in the NBA. Steve, do you think he has a chance to become the best international player in this league?
You know, I think if his offense can catch up with his defense, he's transformed the Jazz into one of the elite defensive teams in the NBA. So yes, I think he has a chance. It all depends on his offense.
First free throw is good.
Rudy Gobert, not that well-known stateside when he was drafted in 2013. Didn't take him long, though, to make a big-time name for himself.
Robert Covington's checked in for prime time. And Gobert drops them both. And Steve, the shot blocker, Rudy Gobert, earning the nicknames like the French Rejection, the Stifle Tower. He says his favorite is Gobzilla. What do you think?
I'm not sure about that one. I like Go-Go Gadget Arms, but the Jazz are sure he's their man in the middle going forward. I do know that. They signed him to a 4-year, $102 million extension.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Redick. And the 76ers tag on 2 more.
Redick is just the ultimate professional. Even when it looks like a tough bucket, he makes it look too easy.
Rubio dishes to Urepko. Ingles with the ball. He's got 6. A floater all alone. And Utah again with the bucket.
Sometimes you get tunnel vision being that close inside, but he saw the entire court and threw it out to an open teammate.
Now, here's McConnell. Wide so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Knocked loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. 4th, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers were really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Now, here's McConnell, covered by Rubio. And Jaric kicks to McConnell. Takes it from 10. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Jazz trail by 15. Burks on the wing. Tries a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 5 assists tonight. Outside, Redick shoots over Burks. Pass to Holmes. He kicks to Covington. Fires for 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Rubio the pass to Gobert. And here's Ingles outside. And the Jazz another 3.
Okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance. You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
He's in a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
And here's Rubio. He has 6. Back to Ingles. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Gobert. Here's Rubio. And Utah again with the bucket.
Makes that one, but I still think Rubio could benefit from cleaner mechanics and a quicker release.
Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Outside, Redick takes it to Sharnish. They set the screen. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Sharge has got his first points of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the basket by Ingles.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Goes up on the elbow. Holmes, good. Holmes got 6 points in the quarter.
Excellent use of the screen there to free himself up and create space to make the open J.
Rubio dishes to Uretko. From deep Ingles. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Here's Holmes. Gobert with the defensive effort.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual attempt.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Uretko. Johnson comes in for Joe Ingles. Mitchell, he's checked in for Burks. And Hood subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Johnson's checked in.
One shot.
Well, free throw drops for Gobert.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly lined so far here in the second quarter.
Johnson outside. They set the pick. Outside Hood. He feeds it to Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on J.J. Redick.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
Now, gentlemen, group shots. Group shots.
That's good from Johnson. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's McConnell. Fires the 3 and misses when it kind of had gone in. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. 76ers lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those three-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them in. But getting them a variety of ways, we just got to be better.
Play outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
You been working out?
Taking a look at the 76ers. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled and they gave the team some energy. And then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, I love that they were forceful at the offensive end and they got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. One of the stories here, Joe Ingles getting it done today.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
It's been a back and forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Jazz trail by 4. They've got Ricky Rubio. Joe Ingles is out there with Yaretko. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's the bodyguard. And here's Simmons for 3. Prime time, the pass to Johnson. Over Yaretko. Will not go. This is off the front line. Utah's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking a three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Back to Ingles. Rubio sets the pick for Ingles. And Gobert kicks the Burks. Gobert the screen. 4 on the clock. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Passes it to Batterson. Takes the 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has a touch to knock these down.
Now, here's Ingles. 15 points in the game. Launches it. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Prime time, the pass to Simmons. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the 76ers lead by 6. Utah's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Burks dishes to Gobert. Burks on the wing. He's got 10. Utah needs to get off the shot here. Yaretko can't get it to go.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
They get the rebound. Here's prime time. Off target with the jumper.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Here's Yaretko. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Gobert the screen. Here's Ingles. Tries again. Shot is good to the 76ers lead. It's cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Gobert.
And with his nightly size advantage, no surprise that Gobert is such a phenomenal rebounder.
Now here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. Scooped up. Goes back up. He doesn't hit that one.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Burks kicks to Yaretko. Now Ingles. He's got 18. Launches a 3. That's good. The Philadelphia Eagles cut to just 1, and the rest comes Yaretko. Steve, you were such a great shooter over the course of your terrific career. Is that something that just came naturally to you? Was it learning the right technique early on, or was it just repetition?
You know, Kevin, started off in high school. I was a big George Burton fan, so I had my elbows out trying to shoot like him. Got to Michigan State, and Judd Heathrow had his little ruler making my elbow get in. And he had this thing called ready shoot. I did that over and over and over. So I would say, naturally I was pretty good, but it was repetition, and a guy like Judd Heathrow making me a good shooter into a better shooter. And then plus, I played with Tim Duncan and David Robinson one year. You're talking about wide open looks. I led the league in three-point shooting because of those guys.
He misses the free throw.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
The Machines checked in for Philadelphia. And he can't hit the second. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Burks, the best angles. Back to Burks. Dishes it to Gobert. To the right side. Rubio. Kept alive. You can't get that one. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Burks with the steal. And there's the feed to Ingles. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to the Machine. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here's Rubio. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Back to Gobert. Pocket 6. And the whistle goes. It's going to be on baddest one. That's his first foul. Good check in for Utah. Rubio with it. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Hood. With his first shot attempt, and he knocks down the jumper. Hood's got his first 2 points.
Love the concentration from Hood. The defense was doing all they could, but he was just too good for them.
Baddest one, pass it to Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Taking a look at some stats for Rubio. He had a strong showing last season. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 9 assists and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
And he makes the first. A different look for Utah. Favors comes in for Urepka. And it's Johnson in for Alec Burks. He makes 1 of 2 that time. You can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Favors. Rubio outside. Now the dish to Favors. Here's the Machine, and he slams it one-handed.
Hey guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence will turn out to be.
No doubt, that could be a gigantic swing in momentum, given how that sequence developed.
And Rubio kicks to Hood. Johnson against Simmons. Fires at the elbow. Simmons pulls it in.
And this is a guy that can get you stopped. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Jazz trail by 7. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Simmons against Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the load. Johnson's got 9 points.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
The pass to Battister. And stolen by Favors. And now Utah fast break. Here's Hood. Cans the 12-footer. Now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Love the with tenacity of favors, especially on defense, where he keeps his hands active, coming away with the steals thanks to his hustle.
Pass to Simmons. Here's the machine from about 19 feet. And again, it's Philadelphia.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Rubio dishes to Figures. The Jazz working the ball around now. Hood kicks to Rubio. Inch shot. Shot is good. The 76ers lead. But down to 3 on the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to prime time. Outside for Simmons. Oh, good with the triple. Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside Hood. There's a screen. And Rubio kicks to Hood. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside, Simmons. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He's got 12.
And what skill from Simmons. A total genius at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
Utah calls timeout. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Was checked in for Gobert. And it's Mitchell in for Ricky Rubio. Out left to the wing. There's a good screen. Kicks it to Figures. He dishes it to Cephalosha. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
I like Rodney Hood. He plays with great patience. He goes through his progressions off the pick and roll. Once he gets past his initial defender, he keeps them walled off behind him and forces the help deep to make a decision.
Here's Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on fast 1. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Hood. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Figures with a screen on Simmons. It's good. And Hood stands 6'8". Even the defender's breathing down his neck, he can get his shot off without Steve too much concern.
You know, the reason why is he's a triple threat. Pass, shoot, drive. He's shown the ability to read the defense and make the right decision.
Here's Mitchell. Johnson kicks to Cephalosha. Went on the wing. Get the shot. That one misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Pass to Battister. Outside, Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And that one drops.
Unselfish play by Hood to take it himself or finds the open man.
The 76ers shooting at 50% in a decent group. There's the pass to Battister. They get a handoff. Aloshi with the steal. And now Utah fast break. Here's Hood. From the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And I like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Out to the right wing. He set the pick. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. That's good from Simmons.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Amir Johnson's checked in for the Machine. And Dario Saric subbed in for primetime. He's perfect from the line this time. Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell passes to Johnson. Jazz passing it around. Johnson to screen. Cephalosha kicks to Favors. Here's Mitchell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Passes it to Bannister. And stolen by Favors. And now it's Cephalosha running. It can go all the way. That gives them the lead.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
You know, Thabo Cephalosha is one of the best defensive wings in the league. His offense is just good enough to keep him on the floor.
And the 76ers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. And Cephalosha for a couple seasons in Oklahoma City. Before that with the Bulls was shooting over 40% from 3. Steve, he hasn't been able to sustain that shooting range long term.
Yeah, you're right. Back in 2015, as you remember, he broke his ankle, but he's still playing good basketball, though. He's a quality veteran to have on your squad.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Johnson. Outside Hood. Here's Mitchell. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Favors with the screen. Over Simmons. Favors. And there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors has got 6 points.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Jazz out in front. They lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The bodyguard, so on the floor for Philadelphia. We've got Robert Covington. Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's the bodyguard and it's shooting guard. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Utah trailing here. Hood dishes to Favors. He kicks it to Mitchell. Favors with the screen. The feed to Cephalosha. Hood with 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The bodyguard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Covington inside the line. Rebound by Johnson. Utah shooting certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And that one is good. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Covington passes to McConnell. Three-pointers right on target.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And it's Utah's ball. Hood kicks to Zapolosha. Dishes it to Fingers. He feeds it to Zapolosha. Pass to Mitchell. Favors with the screen. Pocket 6. From the low block. And Utah again with the bucket. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through. Now, here's McConnell. By Hood. Pass to the body. And 3 off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Feeds to Zapolosha. Johnson kicks to Hood. Here's the dish to Mitchell. Shot from free throw range. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second hit. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's the bodyguard. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Here's Mitchell. Hood kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Favors. To 2 from Zapolosha. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Now here is Zapolosha. Hood, this is the pick. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. McConnell kicks to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. And it's Utah the other way. Hood for 3. Rebound by Johnson.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
The bodyguard, and Jared Favors picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Mattis one. The pass to the bodyguard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one full. Prime time's checked in for Philadelphia. Shots good from the strike.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gobert the pass to Rubio. And he hits the bucket.
I can finish look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Passes it to the body. Screen screen by Sharch. Here's baddest one. Burks covering. He took good advantage of that screen. 22 points for baddest one.
A good screen made all the difference. It led to an open look.
And Rubio pinch to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Rubio outside. Now the feed to Burks. Eagles in the corner. 5 on the clock. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Tracks in the train. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
You know, plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush just doesn't work out here.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Urepko kicks to Ingles to the middle. Here's Gobert. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And for his career, Gobert has averaged better than 50% from the field. An efficient scorer in the post.
Holmes up the screen. Charge a screen on Burks. Here's Primetime. Nailed from three-point land. Primetime's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the 76ers. Rubio dishes to Urepko. Burks kicks to Urepko. They set the pick. And here's Burks. Gobert the screen. Off the screen. Not as good as the 76ers lead. He's cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Burks.
Alec very comfortable shooting from mid-range. That's a shot he can get with his driving ability.
Here's the bodyguard. Burks covering. And off the prior, and in it goes. And that's now 20 points for the bodyguard. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Burks kicks to Gobert. Dishes up to Ingles. Now, here's Burks. D right on him. Deep. They get it again. And there's Gobert putting it back in.
And they'll take it. Gobert making his presence felt on the scoreboard.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to the body. Sharch inside. He's against Urepko. Offensive rebound. And the pass to the body. Here's the three. Here's Primetime. Passes it to the body. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Ingles passes to Rubio. Burks hits to Ingles. Hooked away. Now the 76ers on the break. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shot.
No good on that.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for Primetime, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for the bodyguard. And he sinks the second. Jazz trail by 8. Rubio outside. Gobert the screen. Now Ingles. And Jerebko has it in the corner. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
Here's Baddest one. From the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 5th assist in this one. Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Gobert the screen. Rubio with it. Kicks to Ingles. Pockets to the inside. Burks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
Free throw, no good.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
The Machines checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Good on the second free throw. Here's Baddest one. The triple. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ingles. Over to the wing. Here's Rubio. That's tipped. Outside, Redick. Buries it from 3-point range. And the 76ers lead by 11.
J.J. Redick, one of the premier shooters in this league. Boy, he knocked that one down.
Ingles kicks to Rubio. Jerebko in the post. And that one, good.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
141 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Baddest one. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
When he gets it going from out there, look out.
For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. And Rubio kicks to Ingles. He dishes it to Gobert. Rubio with a wide open look. Rubio missing again. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 55% in the 4th. They were executing late. Works against Redick, and J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's check in for Alec Burks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Baddest one. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, that's not a great foul. For Rubio's career, shoots well over 80% from the line.
Rubio. 2 shots.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
Amir Johnson's checked in for the Machine. free throws, good from Rubio. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Philadelphia.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for baddest one.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within single digits.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there. Two shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Johnson comes in for Urepko. Tabo Sapolosha has checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell in for Ricky Rubio. And he ends up making the second, and that will push the lead to double digits. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 10. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Baddest One.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Mitchell. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Shooting for Utah, Donovan Mitchell. At the mark for 2.
It's the first that brings them within in single digits. And Philadelphia making a change here. Holmes checked in. Good on both. Now, here's McCollum. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Pocket 6. Out to the right wing. Holmes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Here's Mitchell. The three-pointer's off the mark. And Reddick kicks to McConnell. So Philadelphia wins it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.